set up here. This is just a test in any case. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Can't see. Hey, Sushi. Holy smokes, what am I doing? What am I doing? Trying to do this on my iPhone. It's different than doing it on the desktop. Cats are all having fun. Hi, Sushi. It's a blizzard outside right now. You can't even see into the field. It's just white. It's crazy. Oh, so using your phone to live stream is a whole lot different. The comments kind of go super fast. Hello, everybody. Stay warm. Yeah, gotta stay warm. Got Fozzie Bear right here. There's Sushi over here. Chunk and Dexter are playing with the thing. Let me flip the phone. Everybody's having fun. There's Tango on the scratch post. Dexter and Chunk are having a whole lot of fun. Hi, Michael from Charlotte, North Carolina. You might need a tablet for comments. Yeah, I can see the comments, but I have to actually look at the comments, like, because it happens quick. Hi from Ottawa, Andrea. Hi, Andrea. Amanda, morning chat, and Fozzie from Indiana, USA. There's Maggie over there staying warm in the tent. Fozzie keeps hitting my arm. You know what I mean? I'm trying to like show that side of it and he keeps hitting my arm, so the phone keeps going like this. You're crazy. Look at Sushi just sitting there so patient. I don't know where Miss Bubbles is. She's probably in the tent, like she's always hanging out in the tent. Hey, buddy. It's hard to get him to focus on the camera. He's such a good-looking fellow. Uh-oh, here comes Dexter. Sushi. See how nice Sushi is? She's so sitting patiently. Dexter, come here. Where are you? Oh, here he is. He just snuck up behind me. Here's my main man, Dexter Morgan. Look at his eyes. He's so cool. This maybe is going to be fun, doing live streams from the cat house. I mean, especially with Fozzie and Dexter. Sushi too, you can see she wants pets too. So I only have two hands, right? Chunk's down there getting a little bit of food. Tango's roaming around. It's a literal blizzard outside, guys. So I'm like, hey, I saw what you did. That's live. You can't hide nothing when it's live. But you see what I mean? How Fozzie just smacked Dexter in the head, right? He just kind of went like that. It wasn't like an aggressive fight or anything. He just wanted Dexter to move out of the way. Heyo from Massachusetts. Angelina Jolie is in love with Fozzie. Yes, Claudia, that's right. Fozzie is the jealous type, Lalia. He is because he wants the pets. So he just kind of pushed Dexter out of the way. Wonder where Mango is. I haven't seen Mango. Yeah, when the cats are playing with the nut, they're enjoying the ping pong. I know. Chunk and Dexter were kind of hitting it back and forth to each other. You think Fozzie would go in the John Deere? I tried putting him in the mule one time, and he didn't like it, so I didn't try it after that. Yeah, another live treat. I'm like, what am I? It's a weekend. First of all, I was going to film today. It's Sunday. And then this snow squall started, and it's like you can't even see outside, so you can't do any filming. Oh, there's Bubbles. Wait. Bubbles! What's she doing over there? Hi, Bubbles! This is good though because you can manipulate the phone, right? Like I can turn the camera to the other side and you can actually see the crew. Unlike in the office at home, you're kind of just stuck the way your webcam is set up. Looks like Chunk decided to get his toes warm too. Hopefully it's okay. I keep moving the camera around. I got it set up on a tripod. Sushi, you okay? Say hi to the world. Hey? Sushi will be okay like this. She kind of goes, me, me, me. But then I'm doing this right now through the 5G, you know, like through data, because I don't have, obviously, internet set up in here. I think it's okay. It's not like I have to stay here for 5 hours until my phone battery kind of dies down, you know what I mean? Dexter's getting some food now too. Yeah, Bubbles has gotten food. Tango's thinking about going inside that cat house. There's Sushi getting some scratching done. This guy, he's just waiting for more pets. So it's good, Scott. No buffering it, eh? That's good. Where's Mango, though? Oh, there's Mango in there. Mango, you're not coming out, my man. Old school. Chunk and Bubbles look so much like my Eddie and Max. You know, it's interesting how, you know, cats from around the world can look like each other. It's like their genetics can be so similar. I noticed that too. I don't have anything planned. I just said, I'm going to try to go live. I tried to schedule the live for 1 o'clock and then I clicked schedule and then all of a sudden it went live. So I stopped it and I'm like, I was in my tractor. I stopped it and I I deleted it because I'm like, I don't want to go live right this moment. But so I said, okay, I'm just going to try doing the live, and it just started up right away. So I'm not really clear how to schedule the live on the phone. It says there is a button that says schedule, and I clicked that button that says schedule, and I clicked 1 o'clock, and then when you click next, all of a sudden it's 3, 2, 1, and it's going live. Looks like Bubbles wants to go get warm. Chunk was just in there. Chunk left. He went over there. Hello from London. I wonder what time it is over in London. Is it daytime over there? Dexter's eating some food. Big yawn from Maggie. Yeah, so nice when they yawn. You get to see all their chompers. Oh, thanks, Josie. That's terrific. There's Bubbles cleaning herself in there. London is plus 6 hours. Oh, okay, Tony. Yeah. Oh, Scott says maybe it's a bit jumpy if I'm actually moving around. It's better if you just kind of set it up and be stationary. I figured that too. I mean, I'm just kind of playing because I don't know. If I put it right here though, this is like a good spot because this is Fozzie's spot, and usually cats come up here as well. So you can have like the best of both worlds. But I can also switch the camera the other way. I'll just leave it on the tripod instead of wiggling it around. Pam says, I love the Claw Crew. Yeah, the Claw Crew's so cool. I love watching the Claw Crew like outside, especially in the summer. In the winter, it's kind of not, but I almost missed this one too. Who said that? Yeah, it was like last second. Oh, Dexter's climbing up the walls. I wonder if you can hear all those kind of ambient noises from the cats. See, this guy, he's so cool. Fozzie Bear's so cool. It's interesting, though, that he doesn't really want hugs. This is what he wants. Just like this. Right, buddy? The audio's fine. Okay. The audio's going in and out? Okay, well, it's just connected to the 5G, so I mean, I'm just relying on that kind of connection, I guess. Like, I can't really control that at this point. I'll work on getting in, like, there is internet in the farmhouse, but it's about, I don't know, 75 feet away, and the Wi-Fi signal doesn't quite reach the cat house. Like, sometimes it gives you 1 bar, but sometimes it's 0. So I guess I need to work on getting internet here if I'm gonna make this a regular thing. Look at this bad boy. Look, he's wiggling, he's wiggling. God, he must be like a 25-pounder. He's the loudest purring cat we have. Like, do you guys hear that? Oh, you can hear the purrs, eh? Okay. So the audio is given a hard time when I'm going in and out, but if I just sit here, then it's okay, right? It's good that I kept this little chair in here. I mean, anybody who's been following me for a few years knows and remembers that this cat house used to be the little workshop. So this was like my table, and I used to have my lunch and a microwave, and I had a shelf, and I had all my tools and everything. Whoa, cat fight. That was Sushi and Tango. Oh, Maggie. Let me see. You got eye boogers? Hey? People are always telling me, clean the eyes, the eye boogers. And I'm like, I know, but I'm just filming. I'll do it later. Oh, Mango's coming out. He's right underneath the tripod. Here, get up. There's Mango. Mango, where are you going? Outside, eh? Bubbles. Nope, no pets from Bubbles. It would be nice if I could pet Bubbles, if she would just sit here. maybe one day, you know, like we'll just continue. I've heard stories of cats like becoming nice to their owners years later. Even stories from you viewers have said that too. Fozzie is a Velcro cat. Yeah, yeah, he is a Velcro cat. He's like attached to me. Chad, does your neck get sore when you use your rear mounted snow? Yes, I do get a sore neck, and it affects my lower back as well. So I want to upgrade that snow blower on the tractor. I've been looking, and I think I talk about it in an upcoming video. Maybe tomorrow's video I talk about it, because tomorrow there's a new video at morning in between 7 and 8. I usually release the videos. But yeah, I do get a sore neck, and I was just doing a bunch of snow blowing again today, and now I'm trying to stretch it out because, you know, it gets tiresome. I bought that snow blower when I bought the tractor. Okay, so the tractor is kind of the big huge expense. It was like 60 something thousand, and then the snow blower, you know, like I guess, to be honest, I guess I didn't pay much attention. I didn't know anything about farming, and I'm like, okay, I guess this is the kind of snowblower that you get. Now I'm aware that there are rear mounted pull type snowblowers. So you can basically have the blower on the back of the tractor, but you can drive forward. So I think that's my ultimate goal, to get that. The problem is they're about like $8,000 to $15,000, somewhere in between there, if you buy one new. Would it be better if you put the snowblower on the front? No, I don't think it would be better to put the snowblower on the front, because then anything I would want to do with the front of the tractor, I'd have to remove the snowblower, and I don't want to be removing the snowblower, you know, 20 times throughout the winter. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the pallet forks. Like if I'm putting some logs on the sawmill and moving logs around, I don't really want to have to remove the snowblower every time I want to put the pallet forks on, and it's the same with the bucket. So I don't know, I think I need it on the rear, but I don't know. I'll just sacrifice using the same snowblower that we've had. It honestly hasn't been a problem for the first 4 years on the farm because we hadn't had a lot of snow. I'm like, this is easy. But then last year we got like 11 feet of snow. And now so far it's like almost Christmas, and we've had probably, I don't know, 4 feet of snow already. And we still have January, February, March to get snow. So I suspect this year is going to be very similar to last year. Oh, Chunk's down here getting a drink of water. Hey, Chunk. You okay, bud? Here, Fozzie, wait. Chunky. How are you, bud? Here's my man Chunk. He don't like to be picked up too much. I think I got him for about 20 seconds. And he is purring a little bit too, you know? But I kind of got to hold him, so I'm holding his feet down here, his front feet, so that he can't like struggle to get away. Because he don't really like it. But he's such a beautiful boy. Don't look at me like that. I saw you. Look at the world, man. Okay. So that's Chunk. That's how he rolls. He's a good guy. He's always rubbing his body into me and stuff like that. He always comes when I call. Yeah, he's kind of like Fozzie. He wants to do it on his own terms. So I guess Mango's either still outside or he went in the tents. A lot of people think that the cats are cold because, you know, they associate or they know a little history about cats, that they came from the deserts in Africa and stuff like that. Of course, that's like tens of thousands of years ago. Cats are adapted already. And you can see it's cold outside. It's cold today. It's like, I think it's -3 right now, -3 Celsius. So, but the cats don't necessarily stay in the heated beds, maybe because I'm here too. But I don't know, like Fozzie, he's not cold to the touch. When I came in here, he was inside that red bubble, and because there's a bed in there, so it's not even a heated bed in there. He was just in there. Tango? Where's Tango? Tango? I think she went outside for a second. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Mango's outside. I see him in the window. Look at this guy. You know, Fozzie is a good cat to have on a live stream, right? Because he's so like interested. He's so interested in like to be with me. Okay, wait, Fuzzy, wait. Yeah, where's Tango? Somebody was asking me, where's Tango? So Dexter's there. There's Mango and Chunk over there. And looks like Mama Maggie and Bubbles are inside the heaters there. And I don't know where Tango is at the moment. Yeah, they are Canadian cats, Rosie, they are. So they do know how to handle the cold. Yeah, they're Canadian farm cats. They I mean, I give the cats heated beds, but most farms don't give their cats heated beds. They just have their cats kind of free on their farm. They live in the straw bales and the hay bales and all stuff like that. Somebody said it's turning into the Fuzzy Show. Yeah, it is turning into the Fuzzy Show. Because it's so funny. Because he's so lovable. He's a good boy. Hello from Switzerland. Hello from Switzerland. I've been to Switzerland. My wife and I went to Switzerland years ago. I think we went to, oh, what's that city called? Oh, geez, I forgot already. Starts with an L, I think. Oh man, I forgot. Anyway, we went up to the Alps. We went on those big things up to the Alps. That was a nice trip. We went to Austria, Germany, Switzerland on that trip. Fozzie gonna be in the paw of fame. Yeah. Did you name all your cats yourself? Somebody's asking. We didn't name Sushi. Lucerne. That's it. Yes. Wild Texas Buns, Lucerne. That's it. That was a beautiful city too. So I named Mango, Tango, Maggie, Bubbles. My wife named Dexter, okay? My wife named Dexter, but she just named him Dexter. I kind of transformed him into Dexter Morgan from the TV show. So he's like the Bay Harbor Mouse Butcher now. But Mango's like an orange cat, so, you know, mangoes are usually orange, so I named him Mango. And Sushi I didn't name because Sushi was given to us last January. So she had like previous humans. Dexter, come here. Dexter, come here, buddy. Just get Dexter some screen time. Don't go away, just stay here. Dexter Morgan, serial mouse killer. Yeah, because on the TV show, the character of Dexter, he was known as the Bay Harbor Mouse Butcher. So, oh no, he was known as the Bay Harbor Butcher. I named him the Bay Harbor Mouse Butcher. Yay, Dex. I'm so happy you did a live. Yippee. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed it. I did a live last night. For anybody who didn't catch the live, that was my first live. I really don't know what I'm doing, but I guess I just need to kind of do it and get used to it and try my best. And I suppose Dexter is Mango's daddy. So let me tell you the quick story. And there are videos on all of this, of course, but I understand new subscribers can't always have the time to go back and watch 500 or 600 episodes. So we had Smokey and Stormy. Those were our first two cats. And then we lost Smokey. We didn't know what happened to him. He just disappeared at the time. I only realized it later that maybe it was predators. And then, so we got I call them the Claw Crew. That was the original Claw Crew. We got Maggie, Dexter, Chunk, and another cat named Lovely. And we got those from a farm over in Collingwood, Ontario, which is, I don't know, about an hour and a half away from here. But they were just free cats. That guy had, maybe he had like 50, 60 cats on his property. So anyways, he also asked me if we would take Fozzie. So you can see Fozzie down there. So Fozzie's name is Brother Osmandia, believe it or not. So Brother Osmandia. And he wasn't a farmer. He was just living on the farm property. Sorry. He was living in a trailer on the farm property. But anyways, he called him Brazzy, so Brother Osmandia, and then he called him Brazzy. So when we got Fozzie, I lost him in the woods for 3 days, eh? There's a whole origin story video about Fozzie. And I lost him in the woods. He went up he was so scared. It was my mistake. I should have never let him out of the house, out of this house. I had him in here, and then he was just, because he's such a cool cat, Fozzie. He's just like a slow walker. He seemed fine with me as a stranger. And I let him out, just explore a little bit, and I couldn't get him back, and we lost him for 3 days. In any case, I got him back using a live trap. He was half on our neighbor's property at the other end of the fields, the hay fields. Greetings from Virginia. We love your channel. That's terrific. Thanks so much. Ooh. Oh, what's this? That's a $20 tip. Merry Christmas, Chad, Remy, and all the beautiful animals. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you too. But anyways, so we got him back, and then I locked him up. The way you have to kind of train a new cat to its new surroundings is you have to lock them up for several weeks. So we got him back, and I locked them up in the barn with the Claw Crew because they were just kind of kittens, and I was training them to know that the barn is their house. And that's when I changed his name, and I grew up watching The Muppet Show. Don't know how many of you guys remember The Muppet Show. Put it in the comments if you do. But anyhow, one of the characters that I always liked was Fozzie Bear. And his famous line was, "Waka waka." And he was just, Kermit and Miss Piggy and Fozzie Bear was like, Gonzo, all the big guys. So I said, okay, Brazzy can easily transition into Fozzie. I don't know if it's easy to rename a cat and retrain them, So I didn't want to actually do that. So I just found kind of a cool name for him that sounds like his original name, which was Brazzy, Fozzie Brazzy. And he caught on very quick. Whenever I call him Fozzie, he looks and he comes, and he's such a cool cat. He's purring like crazy right now. Wow, Heather. What's happening? How do I like these things? Thank you, Heather. I saw that come in. I did see that. So his name is Fuzzy. No, his name's not Fuzzy. His name is Fozzie Bear. So Fozzy. Fozzie, not Fuzzy. But, I think a lot of people think his name is Fuzzy because when I'm talking, they might have the captions on, and maybe the captions kind of turns into Fuzzy rather than Fozzie. Yeah. Oh my, yeah, Dexter is a very beautiful boy. And honestly, they are all beautiful, but their personalities are so different in that Dexter will kind of, hug me up a little bit. Fozzie, you can see the way he behaves. And what's interesting about Fozzie is that if any of you guys ever visit the farm stay of the farm and you're here on the farm, this is his personality. He comes right up to you, even though you're a stranger. And Sushi will as well. Sushi's very socialized, but all the other cats, they're only socialized to me. Here's Sushi. Hi, Sushi. Sushi makes these little squeaks. Yeah, if people don't know who Fozzie Bear is, they're probably too young. Exactly. The Muppets was like an in thing when, like late 70s, early 80s, probably. So, that, oh, so I was telling the story about the cats, right? About who's the dad. Somebody's asking who's Mango's dad. So, we got the Claw Crew, and they grew up, and then we lost Stormy and Lovely in the same night, and it was that very next day is when I started building the catio, and I decided this is heartbreaking. This is ridiculous. So I'm not going to leave the cats living free on the farm 24/7 anymore. I'm going to start locking up the cats. So I don't know, maybe it was like a little while after that, I noticed Dexter being really frisky with Maggie. And I could see them, like, I don't know if they were mating or attempting to mate at that moment, right? So I called the vet and I said, I got to get these guys neutered and spayed. And I did want to get all the girls spayed too. Their price, our regular vet, right? Their price was 600 something dollars for the females and 300 something dollars for the males. So I just said, okay, I just need to get the boys done for now because I'm not going to spend $3,000 to get all the cats spayed and neutered. Like, I don't even have that money. So we got the boys done, and they gave me, I believe they gave it to me for $168 each. So Dexter and Chunk were both neutered, and maybe it was about a month after that, maybe a few weeks, and that's when Maggie gave birth. So Maggie gave birth to Bubbles, Tango, Mango, and we had another one of her sons is Chewy. And then since then, we've lost Chewy also to, I assume to predators. He disappeared, so I assume it's predators. So the truth of the matter is, I don't really know if it's Dexter or Chunk who is the daddy to Mango, Tango, and Bubbles. Like, if you just think about Maggie, Maggie is such a colorful cat, right? Maggie has all the colors she's got browns, grays, tans, fawns, whites, blacks. Maggie has every color. And then she gave birth to like a completely orange cat, Mango. And she gave birth to Bubbles, which is a black and white tuxedo. Who is the best ratter? I would say, hi, Sushi. There's Sushi up in the cat tree there. If you're talking the best hunter from what I've seen, Chunk's the best hunter. If you're talking all around mouse catcher, I think, well, I would say that Chunk gets the most. Ow, why are you biting me, Fuzzy? Did you see that? He bit me. That's because I'm not giving him enough attention. Or maybe he knows that I'm talking to the world right now. And somebody says they could be both. Yeah, it is. Sushi's waiting for treats. She is waiting for treats. I know. Sushi. Sorry. Love bite. Yeah. Maggie is a really good mouser too. They're all good mousers. Bubbles hasn't been out on the farm, but I have come back into the cat house here and I've seen like a dead mouse. So I'm like, okay, I let all the cats out today and Bubbles is alone in here. There wasn't a dead mouse in here in the morning. So who got that dead mouse? That means it was Bubbles because she was alone in the cat house that day. I always see Fuzzy Bear with a chipmunk. Yeah, the thing about this guy here is he eats them too. We do rent the Airbnb all year. Yeah, we got our guests coming on Christmas Day. They're here for I think 3 nights. And they have been here for 3 different Christmases. This is going to be their 3rd Christmas. So they like coming to the farm and spending Christmas here. We had somebody again over the New Year. And then after that, not much. It's more of a spring, summer, fall thing. Somebody's asking, is Bubbles a kitten or just a small cat? She's just a small cat. She's Maggie May's runt. And so she is an adult kitten. Like Bubbles is, she's over 2 years old. She's just really small. But Maggie, her mom, is also a small cat too. Sushi's up at the top there. And then Chunk's over on that shelf back there. Chad, greetings from the Netherlands. Hello from the Netherlands. Never dreamed we would go from last night directly to this morning. Yeah, I know. So I was planning on filming a video today, as I do a lot of my filming on the weekends, because that's when I have the most time. And it's a blizzard right now outside. So I got, Olive just got groomed yesterday, as you saw. Ow, what? What happened? His claws got stuck on me. You're the one sticking them there, buddy. Oh man, my sweater's all covered in fuzzy hair. Okay, get down now. Oh, brother. My wife's gonna kill me. Oh man, you'll see how long my asthma can hold off. How about the battery of the phone too? I didn't bring a charger or anything. I didn't even think I was gonna be going live today. Somebody's asking, are you getting any different kind of animals on the farm? Sure we will. Absolutely we will. I don't know what, and I don't know when. And basically, I need to be ready. So if I was to get any other animal on the farm, where would they live? Blizzard. Yeah, it is a blizzard. Why doesn't Bubbles go out? Somebody's asking. It's a long story with Bubbles. The short version of it is that I didn't socialize her right. And if she does, in fact, go out, I am really worried that I won't be able to get her back. So if I can't get her back, then I'm relying on her to come back on her own. And then, I don't know. So I haven't made that decision for that reason. I feel like I'd like her to be at least to the point that I can pet her once in a while. It doesn't have to be all the time, but, oh, Chunk's getting a drink. Where's Tango? Somebody was asking about Tango. Yeah, so Tango and Mango, they go out on the farm, and those are Bubbles' brother and sister, Tango and Mango. And they go out on the farm, and I can't really pet Mango too much. I can't really pick him up. He's really like aggressive. If I try to pick Mango up, he goes nuts and he cuts up my chest and everything. Like he just goes, and he just goes like wild. He's not like Fuzzy, where, he's like okay to be picked up and stuff like that. Hooray, from the cat house. Yeah. So easy to get distracted. Walk Bubbles out on a leash, somebody says. So how do you walk Bubbles out on a leash? I have gotten that comment before, but like I said, I can't even pet her. I can't get her. I can't grab her to pick her up. So how do I get a leash on her? You know what I mean? I'm not worried. I'm not worried about her leaving the farm. Put it that way. I'm not worried about her disappearing from the farm. She's been in this cat house long enough that she knows that this is her home. So I'm not worried about her leaving. So I don't think, like the leash would basically serve a purpose of keeping her close to home, but that's not what I want to have happen. I want her to be able to come back easily, and maybe she will come back easily. I could be overthinking the whole thing, but what if I can't get her back? Then she's out there and she has to stay overnight until maybe the next day when I open the door and she'll come running in, maybe, I don't know. But that's why I haven't made that decision. I've also made that decision not to let Bubbles out because I see her that she's perfectly comfortable being in the cat house. She doesn't act stressed. She's playing with her mama Maggie right now. So, I didn't make that choice yet. There she is there. Bubbles. There's her mom over there. So yeah, so I feel like Bubbles is content. Oh, that's Tango down there getting a drink of water. Tango, come here. Oh, she ran away. Now Bubbles is eating some food too. Hey Chad, Fozzie loves being on. Yeah, he does. He does. Oh, man, well, see, he's trying to climb up right now. Jump, buddy. Oh, he's scratching me. He wants to talk to you guys. That's why he's like this. He's so funny. How many people are in here right now? 400 people. And I didn't even plan this live. I just went live like instantly. It took a few minutes for like some people to join in. That's awesome. Bubbles is content. You can see how she interacts with the other cats. Yeah, I think she's okay. I'm not stressed out. Somebody's asking, besides the farmhouse, do you make money on the farm? Yeah, we do make money doing other things on the farm. It all depends on how much motivation I have to do other things, but we do lease out the 40 acres of hay to our neighbor, so they pay me monthly for that. And that also helps keeping our property as an ag property, so you can get the cheaper property taxes, because you have to show a certain value of production in order for you to be considered a farm, that you can get the cheap property taxes. Somebody's asking, where's Olive? Olive is in the workshop. I kept her in there because it's kind of really snowy and snow squalls out right now, so she just got groomed yesterday, and I didn't want her to get really wet from all the snow. So she's in the workshop right now, which is way down at the other end of the property. Plus, if I brought her in here, I could bring her in here. She's been in here before, but then all the cats would scatter. So I kind of wanted to maybe showcase some of the cats while I'm in here, since this is my first live from the cat house. So yeah, back to somebody who asked what money we make. So I have the option of selling baby animals and, like baby chicks, baby ducklings, and we've done that before. I've also sold adult animals, but it all depends on how motivated I am to want to do all that work just to make a tiny bit of money. So I decided to focus a bit more on YouTube, because the thing about making money on YouTube is the potential of the whole thing, right? It's like, what if you can become one of those channels that all of a sudden is really making like good money, and they've all, there's a whole bunch of farm type channels that have quit their jobs and they're now just doing content full time on their farm. And honestly, I feel like my videos are very comparable in quality to a lot of the other homestead type, farm type channels. And I'm just not trying to brag or anything. I've been working hard at really trying to make better quality content. So I feel like I'm doing okay. Maybe my videos are a bit long. Maybe there's a little bit longer periods where there's silence, there's something in the content world called retention editing. And that basically means when you're editing, you eliminate all of the dead spots where there's no sound, no talking. But I kind of just like to keep it real and, try to edit things as least as possible. Love your content, Chad. Thanks so much. Consider an intro bit to your videos. I did consider an intro bit. I was doing an intro, basically, I don't know, the first 100-something videos, and I thought I was being funny at the time, but I don't know, I didn't continue doing those. I watch your videos because of the realness. Yeah, I appreciate that. I do keep everything real. What you see is what you get with me. Your videos have the perfect length. It's like the perfect company when you're looking for something relaxing. Yeah, I mean, we try. I've played with all sorts of different lengths of videos. I have 8-minute videos and I have 1-hour videos. So there's a whole lot of successful channels that have 1-hour videos. But you have to also think, okay, a 1-hour video is gonna have more chances for ads. So there's more chance to make money, even though the longer videos take me about 6 or 7, sometimes 8 hours to edit. So you figure 5 hours filming in a day, maybe 6 hours, depending on what you're doing. And then you're editing for like 7 or 8 hours. So it's like, it's a lot of work just to make $300. Ah, leaky faucet. Leaky faucet. Thanks. Appreciate it. Bubbles is right here. I can almost reach her with my hand right now because she's eating. But if I was to squat down and try to pet her even, she would just run away. So my cat loves your videos. Nice. I get so many people in Facebook and Instagram, and they send me video clips in the comments, almost like, showcasing the view of their TV. And so I can basically see their cat or their dog sitting there watching the TV. I can't see the cat's face because the cat is really like attentive to the TV. And of course, it's me and the cats and the animals on the TV. Bubbles. See, she's right there. She's like maybe 2 feet away from me. So it's not like Bubbles is scared enough that she won't even approach me. Oh, Sharu. Hello, Fozzie and Chad and Bubbles from Japan. Hello, Sharu. Why is Fozzie biting my hands? Doesn't normally do that. Fozzie is really bonded to you. He loves you. Yeah, sometimes I joke that he's so needy. You know what I mean? It's like he can't live without me. Don't bite me. The Cat House Blues, Stevie Nicks. I like Stevie Nicks. Our white lab husky mix watches your channel. That's cool. Is he overstimulated? You mean Fozzie overstimulated? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Where are Chuck and Dexter? Here, Fozzie, hold on. Oh, thanks, Thomas. Thomas. Here, so let me turn the camera around. So there's the 3 cats right there. You can see Mango, Dexter, and Maggie. So you were asking, where's Dexter? He's right there. Bubbles is now underneath there. Hi, Bubbles. And I don't know where Chunk is at the moment. Chunk? Tango's in here. Oh, Chunk's in the tent right by my feet here. Chunk. His name is Chunk because when he was a kitten, and again, I have videos on this. Anybody who wants to go watch the Cat Adventures playlist, I think there's 40 or 50 videos in that playlist, and it starts on the first day that we got the Claw Crew cats. And Chunk was, even as a 7 or 8 week old kitten, he was really chubby. So I named him after Chunk, who's a character on the movie The Goonies, because, I like movies and stuff. So he's named after Chunk. He does the truffle shuffle in the movie The Goonies. More and more lives. I'm here. Okay. It would be easier to figure out once I can get internet in here, because right now I'm using data. I don't know what that effect's going to be, but there's 400 people in here, and some people have given me some tips, so that'll pay for the data in itself. But I will figure out the internet. And honestly, I was like involved. Whoever watched that live last night, I was involved in it. Like I was enjoying it too. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what I was worried about. I don't know why I was thinking that I'm not going to be any good at it or something, but I feel kind of comfortable. I feel okay. I get a lot of feedback from you guys. Fozzie's scratching at my feet. Okay, buddy. I get a lot of feedback from you guys that I'm doing okay, so I just figured it's been 5 years. This 2026 is going to be our 6th year doing YouTube, and maybe doing some live streams is a good way to connect with you and the audience, and maybe also take my channel to the next level, you know? So that's what I'm hoping for, and I liked interacting with all you guys last night. I was gonna film a video today, and it's snowing really bad. I've already blown the snow all around the property. And then I said, okay, how about if I just try to go live in the cat house right now? Just spontaneous. So I got my tripod. There's a special gadget to kind of hold the iPhone. And so I'm using my iPhone right now. It's fairly simple, I'd say. Charu. Charu from Japan. It's so cool that there's so many people all over the world. All over the world. I love it. There are outdoor rated Ethernet cables. Yeah, I'm aware. But once I get an Ethernet cable into the cat house here, then what? You have to connect another router to it? I already have a router in the house. So how do you you don't connect? I don't know. I have to figure that part out. I wonder if Fozzie wants a treat. My cats get toothy. Well, maybe he wants a treat. He doesn't really, I don't know, Fozzie doesn't really eat a lot of treats. Fozzie likes the wet food. Oh, thanks, Rosie. Appreciate it. The Temptations Fund. Yes, the Temptations Fund. Also, once the comment goes, I can't, somebody says Starlink for the cat house. Yeah. I mean, I already have internet. It is like an LTE internet. It's with ExploreNet. There's a company here in Ontario. And I didn't have to pay for anything. They just come and they put the little receiver satellite thing on the roof of the house there. And they actually had a really, really difficult time getting a signal because we're right at the bottom of Oro Mountain. How are the mini pigs? The mini pigs are doing okay. Oh, somebody just had a comment about the Wi-Fi thing. Chad, people love seeing your cats live today. Yeah, look, Bubbles is jumping over there. Bubbles plays just like the other cat. Oh, see, she just jumped up. She jumped up. Did you see that? Bubbles likes to play too. Sending love from Pittsburgh, PA. Pittsburgh. I was 12 years old, and I was on an orienteering club at my school. I don't know, put it in the comment there if you know what the sport orienteering is. Anybody from the Scandinavian countries should know what orienteering is. Maybe Europe would know. But anyways, it's a sport that my grade school principal got me involved in. And you basically have a topographical map, and there's checkpoints on the map, and you have to run in the middle of the forest and find these checkpoints, stamp your card, and continue on and get back to the finish. And you have to do that the fastest, and whoever can do that the fastest wins. So we took a trip down to the Pocono Mountains. I think it was Pennsylvania, if I remember right, but again, it was years ago. I was 12 years old. I competed in the 16-year-old group, and I won. And I got myself in the Toronto Sun newspaper here in Toronto. And I mean, there was no internet back in those years. What's that? Schnee cat, thanks. Those are pounds. Pounds are worth a lot here in Canada. Thanks. I can see Bubbles. She's like running back and forth here. There she is again. She's having fun, you know, all by herself. Oh, there she is, see? Once in a while, a cat will come into the camera shot. Somebody says, give all the cats our love. My nose is starting to get a little itchy. For the cats, is the cat room heated? No, it's not heated. It's an old barn. Ow, what are you doing? Why are you biting me? Hey? Just petting you. No, it's not heated in here. What we do is we have heated cat tents. There's 2 tents right here. So wait, let me show you. Maybe you're new to the channel. I don't know. So those 3 huts right there are all heated. And then down there is a heated house. There's another heated house down there as well. So the building itself is not heated, but the cats do just fine. Sushi was just eating food. Sushi, she's gone. She's gone. My legs are getting all scratched up from Fozzie grabbing to hold on to my legs. Fuzzy misses you already. I know, he's such a good cat. I love him. Yeah. Yeah, the cats have fur coats. You know, they don't. And in my experience, we're 5 years on the farm. We pretty much got Stormy the cat like within a few months. So we've had cats pretty well for 5 years on the farm. And in my experience, they do perfectly fine in the cold. They all gain weight in the winter. They all gain a thicker coat. And as it is right now, there is Tango inside the heated tent, and Dexter and Maggie are in the heated tent. All the other cats are out. Mango's there. Sushi just went outside. Bubbles is right here by the water. Bubbles! Oh, she ran away. Sorry. And then Dexter and Maggie are in the heated cubbies over there. So I don't know. In my opinion, they're fine. I think the fact that I've given them heaters is a bonus. Like they can live in here even without the heaters. That's the fact. I just want them to be a little bit more comfortable than normal. But they can live on a farm with no heaters. They find a place to hide as long as they stay out of the wind and the dampness, right? If you get rained on in the cold and the snow, then that's not good for you. Somebody said they were from England. Hello from England. How easy is it to find Dexter in a dark room? It's not easy to find Dexter, but around his collar, I have a little red AirTag holder and it's red. So that's how I always find Dexter, because if it's dark, you can't see Dexter. He's so black. He's like extra noir. That's why I call him the Farm Panther. Yeah. Oh, Fozzie's getting a drink now. He's thirsty. All this talking on the live stream is making him thirsty. 444 people in here on a last minute live at the Hidden Spring Farm on a Sunday. That's cool. Anyways, good night from Japan. This is great. I will rewatch it when it becomes a video. Thanks, Charu. Jeffrey, thanks for the tip, man. I'm trying to like it, but I can't. Chad, what is the highest ground snow level you have seen? Like in my life? I've seen 6 feet, 7 feet. But here at the farm, I think last year was the highest. We had obviously the snow-blown banks. Some of those were 10 feet tall. But if you're just talking the snow, last year we had 5 feet. So that's pretty high here at the farm. Bubbles looks very happy. Yeah, she is happy. Oh, Dexter's getting a drink now. Oh, Bubbles is in the heated house. You're so lucky that all your cats get along so well. Yeah, it is true. I've never seen like actual cat fights. I've only seen, like head swats. I'm glad you decided to do. Waterfowl. Thanks. Waterfowl. Greetings from Windsor. I love your channel and look forward to watching you every week. Merry Christmas to you as well. When it's on the phone here, the comments go by super fast. Can you grow some grass for the cats? I could probably grow some grass for the cats like in our house. The only concern I have about cats eating grass is that it's almost like they barf after that. They vomit. So if let's say I give them grass, so they're gonna just vomit inside the house here, and then it's gonna get frozen and stuff like that. There's Miss Sushi. Sushi, Sushi, come here. Sushi, come here. Here's Sushi, everybody. Sushi. Sorry, Sushi. Sorry. Sushi doesn't make sounds like a cat. She makes sounds like Mickey Mouse. So Scott says, scroll with your finger. I can scroll with my finger, and I can go back and see. And then there's a little blue arrow, I guess, to go to the most recent. But it just all happens so fast. Like otherwise, you guys are going to see my thumb like this as I'm scrolling through. I'll get better at it. I mean, this is only my second one. I'll get much more improved as I go. I think Sushi would be a good house. Yeah, she would be a good house cat. I mean, she was, according to her previous owners, she was an indoor-outdoor cat. So she would probably do just fine inside a house. Huh, Sushi's getting a drink now. Fozzie and our cat Daisy are in the same shape. Rotund? Hey, buddy. How are you? My first cat was a tortoiseshell. Good morning to you, Chad, and the clock. Pretty snowy at the moment. Yeah, it's snowy here. That's why I was going to film a video here. And I just said, oh, Bev Fox says, good night. It's 4:45 a.m. Wow, Bev, you joined our live at 4 in the morning? Whoa. Are the cats bonded with your wife as well? So Fozzie's bonded with everybody. But if my wife was to come here for a few days in a row, then Dexter and Chunk and Tango are pretty friendly with her. But the other cats, no. Mango's pretty sketchy with anybody. What's up? Navy Nuke, what's up? What's happening? Dexter looks very content. He is, look at him. But you know, like what I do is I put this hand kind of holding his tail, and so that way he's like sitting like in a basket, because I find that cats don't really want to be picked up in a certain way. So, but Dexter's happy sitting like this. Of course, it'll make my arm tired after a while, but I'm just trying to get him to look into the camera. He's looking down too much. Hey, Chad, how is Big Red doing? Big Red's hanging in there, honestly. He's doing okay. Dexter is like a movie star. Yeah, he is like a movie star. Somebody says, it took my cats 2 years to be okay with getting picked up. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like our Bubbles and Mango. They're just tough. Look at his one hand just hanging there. He is a confident cat. He's a farm panther. Dexter is the main man after Fozzie. Yeah, I don't know. Fozzie and Dexter are definitely the two main mans around here. Chad, how are you managing the cat allergies? Yeah, I mean, I think the fact that it's plywood flooring in here is good, because if I was to have any kind of rug or carpet in here, all the cat dust and dander and hair and stuff would collect, and it would be way worse. I feel like I'm doing okay. There's a bit of suggestion. Who's heavier, Fozzie or Chunk and Dexter combined? I think if you were to add Dexter and Chunk together, they would be heavier than Fozzie, because Chunk is a chunk. He's a big cat too. He's got the big primordial pouch. Whoa, who was that? That was Sushi. Did you see that vertical leap? She just took right off. And Sushi's a big girl too. My husband nicknamed I lost the comment already. Love your videos. Just be who you are. That's what we enjoy. Yeah, I try my best. You know, what you see is what you get with me, I think. If I'm not your cup of tea, then you don't watch the channel. You know what I mean? I just try to keep it real, and I'm always joking around. And did you get the cat trees used? I got this cat tree off Amazon. I think it was $140. It's a really tall one too, but the cats have practically destroyed it now. So I gotta, when it's spring, next springtime, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some hot glue with a glue gun, and I'm gonna put some new sisal twine around the poles, because the cats really like scratching on those, but they've ripped off all the sisal twine now. Any new baby pigs soon? Yeah, I feel like I want to have another litter of piglets. I enjoyed the piglets a lot too, and I don't know, you miss it. Put some actual tree branches in there. We do have trees. I have a whole bunch of trees in here, but you know, it is what it is. I just added a cat tree. Oh, somebody just said something. Enjoy the longer videos, keeps the kids busier. Yeah. Somebody says, do you think you will get goats in 2026? It's hard to say if it'll be in 2026. I can see us getting goats. I can see us getting some sheep. I can see us getting bees. And I mean, who knows what else? Like, as the farm progresses, as the YouTube channel progresses, what happens obviously is that you gotta keep having new content. You can't just show the same content every day, because the reality is people get bored. In the YouTube world, in behind the scenes in the analytics, I'm still trying to get all my videos to a 50% watch time. So what that means is that the average view duration of you viewers, it's not even at 50% yet. So that means some people are watching the whole video, a lot of people, right? But there's also a lot of people that just watch 5 minutes, or maybe they fast forward to the cats, let's say, because let's face it, the channel that we've been building is such a wide variety of content, right? So I did a series on building the sawmill shelter last year. It's like 14 or 15 videos in a playlist, and it's all about sawmilling. It's all about me building the structure, and there's not really any animals in it at all. So just imagine somebody who's watching that is really interested, and they subscribe because of the sawmill, and then all of a sudden you see a video about ducks in the orchard. So sometimes people unsubscribe because that's not what they want. But it's all, I'm looking for viewers that like the all-around farm stuff, everything. That's kind of the best type of viewer that I'm looking for, because you guys will watch all of it. You're just watching me building the farm and working the farm, right? There are a lot of people too. I have one video, my best viral video is getting closer to 4 million views, and it's all about cats. I'm not even in the video, it's just cats. I'm narrating the video, and it has almost 4 million views, and it has gained like something like 16,000 subscribers. But you can just imagine that maybe there's a lot of people that watch that video, but they don't want to watch me building something, or they don't want to watch about the pigs or something. They just wanted to watch the cats, right? So because it's a wide variety of content, yes, somebody just asked the question if Bubbles is still on the farm. Yes, she's still on the farm. She's right here. She's right there. See? Hi, Bubbles. Who's that just jumped up there? Is that Maggie? There's Mango down there. I was trying to see if I could get Maggie, because Maggie's so beautiful too. Maggie! Maggie! She took off. Mango's down here crying. He's like, meow, Man, make a 24-hour live stream filming the cats? Yeah, I mean, I suppose I could just set my phone and put the charger on and, you know, I guess just keep it running, but what would you do if you wanted? See, somebody says, yes, I skipped the sawmill stuff. See, this person, Andrea, says, yeah, I skipped the sawmill and some of the building videos, but I love the animals and working. See, it's like, it's no hate against people like that. It's like you guys like the content that you like. So just when you're trying to build a channel, you're just, I don't know, you're trying to please everybody, I guess. You're just trying to get viewers. And somebody says, I admit I found your channel when you built the catio and I stayed because of the fun. Yeah, there's a lot of people like yourself that just like everything that we do. Look at Maggie playing in there. Oh, I just lost it. Whoops. Somebody says, Don says, I like the sawmill and all of it. Yeah, it's like to each their own, right? It's just, those are just the realities of trying to build a channel. Do you know that there are YouTube channels out there that their entire channel is based around firewood? And I mean, they've done all sorts of firewood videos and some of them have millions of views. Can you imagine? Like, how interesting can firewood be that somebody wants to watch firewood video after video after video, preparing firewood, cutting firewood, talking about the length, talking about the moisture content, talking about how to dry firewood, how to season firewood, how to burn the best wood. Like, so they build an entire channel about firewood, you know? So I'm building an entire channel about everything to do with small farm life. And that was my decision. Tango, you okay? Oh, I got Tango. I got Tango. I got Tango. Oh, she's pushing me. She's pushing me. You're okay, Tango. Okay, 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 okay. Now you see, she scratched me. See? I held her on too long. Maybe Bubbles needs to be a star of her own show. Yeah, maybe she does. Look at Maggie and her kid Dexter, Mango, playing there. Let me tilt this. Trying to get the right camera viewing point. Maggie's playing with her son's tail there. He's so funny. Videos of the birds that visit the farm would be good. Yeah, I show a lot of the natural wildlife around here, to be honest. It's not in every video, of course, because you know, it's almost like you have to try to find the footage. There's birds around this in the summer all the time. It's around the property, but you have to try to zoom in and get the shot from the distance. I think I do a fairly reasonable job. Oh, somebody says, I found your channel 4 years ago after my husband, oh, I lost it. After my husband of 30 years passed away from cancer. That's too bad. It has been a joy to watch, to see your progress. See, that's Heather. Everybody comes to us from different walks of life. And people like what they like, and some people like to watch the farm without me talking. You know, they just want to watch the natural sounds of the farm. Some people like music. Some people don't like the music. That's like watching paint dry. Yeah, I know, right, Andrea? It's like watching paint dry. But these people, they've niched down the topic of their videos to the point that they've attracted those people that love firewood. So my channel is just like a farm channel. So I haven't niched down so specifically that I'm talking about just one specific topic. Somebody says, I like you talk. Yeah, I like to talk too. Where do you get the music when you add? Okay, so that's a good question. Where do I get the music in the videos? So there are a lot of different kind of like software that you can purchase. Usually they're $8, $10, $12 a month. I don't do that because that's ridiculous to pay for music. But you can't just use any old music in the videos. It has to be non-copyright. You can't just use like Rolling Stones or the Beatles or anything because those guys want to get paid for using their song. So YouTube has for creators, they have something called the audio library, and there's a whole thousands and thousands and thousands. So I've spent so much time kind of saving the type of music that I think fits with the farm. You don't really hear any, like hip hop style music or funky type music, that kind of stuff. I just don't feel that that fits in with the rural setting. That's more of an urban setting. So I like putting folksy music and country type music and guitar and like banjo and violin and stuff like that. I like some country hymns. New subscriber here from Louisiana. Who is that? Rudy, new subscriber here from Louisiana. I have a tuxedo named Rudy Ortiz. That's cool. Rudy Ortiz's mom. Okay, so your name's not Rudy. You're Rudy Ortiz's mom. Rudy Ortiz is the cat. Gotcha. Welcome. This is my very first live stream in the cat house. I did my very first live stream at home in my office last night, and I think I might get addicted to it. So I decided at the last second today, because we have a bad snowstorm outside, how about if I go live in the cat house? So now I am. Do you have a radio playing down low for the cats? No, don't have a radio playing for the cats. Maggie seems feisty. Yeah, she can be feisty. She don't really want to get picked up, Maggie, but there's also times that I can pick her up just fine. So, I don't know. I think it depends. I think the cats also have their own mood. I'm in Alberta. Who's that? Patricia says, I'm in Alberta. It's snowing. Yeah, it's snowing a lot this year. Chad, I can tell that Sushi feels very safe close to you. Yeah, Sushi's fine. Where is she? She's up there. See, she's just sitting there. You know what? Sushi's okay with the other cats too. Sushi just doesn't want a cat in her face. She doesn't want one of the other cats rubbing their body into her own body. But she's like fine with the other cats. It took her a little while to get used to them, because you have to understand that when she came to us here at the farm, she was like a lone cat. She lived with her humans and she was alone. And then all of a sudden she's in this living situation with 7 other cats. So it took some time for her to get used to it. I think I did a reasonable job. I kept her in a cage for the first few weeks and then let her out of the cage and then eventually let her out on the farm. And she kind of chooses when she wants to go out or not. I don't pressure her. Somebody has a question about duck eggs. Is there a big market for duck eggs, or do you only sell chicken eggs? So here's the thing about duck eggs. No, there's not a big market for duck eggs. My wife has a whole bunch of Filipino friends, and they like balut. There's a delicacy called balut in the Philippines where it's an incubated egg up to a certain number of days. And it's a big thing in the Philippines. It's all over Southeast Asia, really. So she sometimes sells them to her friends, and she sells them for like $2 an egg after we've incubated them and cooked them and all that. So, no, I wouldn't say there's a big market. Most people, they want duck eggs that are fertile, that they can hatch their own ducklings. And they do that very regularly, I guess. That's always a common thing, but duck eggs are richer than chicken eggs. They are, Lalia. They are much richer. They have a much bigger yolk to white ratio. That's basically why anything that you bake with duck eggs, it's going to be a better baked good. If anybody is really enjoying baking and you want to take your baking to the next level, switch out your chicken eggs for duck eggs and your baked goods will be better, more fluffy, more rich. It's cool. But I eat duck eggs as well. Like my favorite type of egg are like scrambled eggs with like green onion or something like that, some kind of onion, sometimes scallions. So we've eaten turkey eggs, we've eaten duck eggs. We did a video, I think last year, or was it this year, where we tested all the eggs on our farm. And that was a fun video. 448 people. Live streaming from the cat house is a genius idea. Husband and I are looking for any one of your next wacky cats to show up. Yeah, you never know who's going to pop in here. Sushi's up there. Bubbles is still in the same spot. I don't know where Fozzie took off to. Yeah, Fozzie's so big. How do you miss him? Oh, Fozzie's in the cat tent. Maybe he went in to warm up. It's not even that cold today. I'm fine. I just have my toque on and I have my sweater. It's covered in Fozzie hair right now, but any more cats joining the crew? I don't think I'm going to be actively looking for more cats. But like Sushi joined us last year, and I mean, we took her in. It was kind of a right situation. The people were really, thinking about getting rid of her to the shelter. And I'm like, well, we'll take her. It's fine. I used to have ducks. Oh, somebody said something about ducks. Somebody says if you spay the female cats, it'll calm them down and change their personalities. Yes, I felt that. I felt that with Molly, our Old English sheepdog. We got her spayed because that was part of the contract when we got her from the breeder, and I regretted it, to be frank. I feel like Molly lost her mojo after we got her spayed. And all of the vets always tell people like, well, you got to get them spayed because it's better for their health, and they can get this and they can get cancer and all these different ailments. But I don't know. I feel like after we got Molly spayed, yes, she calmed down. That was one of the things. But I feel like she also lost her hormones, right? Because when the female gets spayed, you're basically taking out all those organs that produce hormones. So I don't know. She lost her playfulness a little bit. But I don't know. I'm not against spaying the cats. I just didn't do it because it was expensive. It was in the middle of, right at the beginning of COVID too. So, there's Tango eating that wood again. Look, Tango, what are you doing up there? She's waiting for treats, I bet. There's Mango peeking inside all these bags. Look at him, the little stinker. Those are just empty bags that I use, to collect the cans and stuff like that. Mango. I forgot what I was saying anyhow. It says there that we've been on for 83 minutes. 83 minutes. So after it goes over an hour, it doesn't show you an hour. It just goes by minutes. Okay. Somebody says, I believe the cat should have at least one litter before getting spayed. Lalia says female dogs bleed when in heat. Yeah, they do bleed. Olive is not spayed. I chose not to get her spayed after what I saw Molly's behavior. I'm not to say that Molly's behavior was like bad. She wasn't a bad dog, nothing like that. I'm just simply saying that I feel like she lost her energy. I feel like she lost her, I don't know, zest, So I feel like if you're a woman, a human woman, and you have a hysterectomy and they take out your ovaries and your uterus and all that, you have to take medication, right? You have to take estrogen. But when we do that for dogs, I don't think we give the dogs estrogen for the rest of their life. So I know that it's a hot, topic, and I don't think I'm against spaying the cats. I just didn't because it was right at COVID, and the quote was just ridiculously expensive from our own regular vet. So I didn't do it then. And then I looked into the Humane Society. It was a bit cheaper, but there was like a 6-month wait. And I think after a certain point, they just said, we're not taking any more schedules for spaying and neuterings. And that was during COVID. And then COVID finished, and I just haven't done it really. I don't even know how I would get Bubbles spayed. I would have to kind of trick Bubbles to going inside a cage so that I could close the cage when she's in there, because I don't even know. Oh, she's right here eating. Bubbles. She's eating again. See, because I free feed the cats. I give them wet food, and they also have this kibble that's basically sitting there. No fishnet. Yeah, I'm never using a fishnet again to get cats. That was the worst mistake I ever made. I blame myself all the time. Yeah, tiny Bubbles. Somebody says it's worth it for their health. Yeah, I mean, maybe it is worth it for their health. I don't know. I mean, there's always two sides to that opinion. Veterinarians always want to sell you veterinarian stuff so that you can spend more money. I mean, I don't know what the right answer is. Like I said, I don't think I'm against spaying the females, but I'm quite sure I'm not gonna spend like $3,000 to get 3 females done. It's just ridiculous. There's Tango and her brother playing. Look, they're all having fun over there. Look at them. And Bubbles is just watching. See, so Mango is neutered, but Tango is not spayed. And look how playful she is. And Bubbles here is just watching. Bubbles. See, Bubbles is like almost within arm's reach of me. She's not freaked out. She's not scared. Somebody says you can get a spay here for $85. Yeah, United States is so much cheaper in so many things, I can tell you. It's just, I don't know, it's the way it is here in Canada. Veterinarians are so expensive. Does Canada have a TNR org? I don't know, to be honest. You need to spend an awful lot of time just online looking for all the traps and neuterings and stuff. I just haven't done it. It hasn't really been a priority. All the cats seem to come back. People always tell me that the cats are going to disappear looking for a mate. And I mean, the most a cat, Maggie, has stayed out 2 days. All the male cats are neutered, Thomas. Yes, all the boys are neutered. So they can't have any more kittens. 3,000 for cats. Yeah, so the vet's quote was 600 something to get a female cat spayed, and then there's medication after that. And then there's, you have to have some kind of a cone, or they also have these kind of tight sweaters so that they don't, tear out their stitches or something, because I guess it's why no heater in the house? Because there's no heater in here because it's a barn. So it's not airtight. Like if you were to run a heater in here, it would just be wasting money. Wesley, 10 bones, love your videos. More 3039R. Okay, Wesley, more tractor work. I'll tell you what, Wesley, watch tomorrow's video, okay? It's coming out sometime in between 7 and 8 a.m. You're gonna love it because it has a lot of 3039R in it. Yeah, I don't know. Even if you go to like the Humane Society to get a cat like for free, let's say you wanted to adopt a cat, they don't even give it to you for free. It's like $300 or something, $200 or $160 just to get the cat. And that obviously helps the Humane Society to cover all of their expenses and stuff because they're a charity and whatnot. Honestly, I think I've seen a stray cat here once on the farm. So I don't think it's a big, huge issue here. I think Canada, relatively compared to the world, has done a reasonable job spaying and neutering like random cats. Here's Tango. Tango! Chad, you're a natural. This is going to make your channel grow bigger. Thank you. I'm going to try my best to figure that out. One of the things that I don't like about this iPhone setup is that while you're in the live right now, I can't see the battery that's left in the phone because it completely just shows the YouTube screen. So if it cuts off because the battery dies, don't be mad at me. but I had a 95% battery life, and it's a brand new iPhone, so it should be good for a long time. I didn't bring my charger to plug it in because I didn't really think I was going live today. Bring your laptop and tether it to your phone. Yeah, I could do that too. I have a MacBook. Can you show it's snowing? Okay, somebody's asking to show it's snowing. There. See? Snowing. Whoa, Tango almost got out. You got to stay in here, Tango, okay? It's actually slowed down a lot, the snow. Got to get these portable system working right. Greetings from warm Texas. It ain't warm up here, Texas. No, Tango? Tango's right there. I just picked her up a minute ago. She's right there. See? That's Tango. That's Sushi up there. And then if you're talking the other cats, let me see. You got Maggie and Bubbles there and Dexter. You can hardly see Dexter because he's so black, right? There's my man Dexter. All the cats are here. Olive is here at the farm with me today as well. She's just in the workshop. I got her in the workshop because it was snowing a lot. So she just got groomed yesterday so that she looks great over the Christmas holidays. And I don't want her to get all farm dirty, first of all, but because it was snowing, I don't want her coat to get all wet from the snow because it takes forever for her to dry out. So if she gets too wet and then we go home to the house, she has to stay in our laundry room before she dries out because I don't want her making the rest of the hardwood floor wet around the house. When sheepdogs get wet, they really get wet. My fiance is Canadian and I'm American. I can vouch for both countries. Yeah, exactly. It's the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? What are you and your darling wife doing for Christmas? So, we got family coming over on Boxing Day. Christmas Day, it's just going to be my wife and I and Olive. And of course, I have to come to the farm. The farm duties never stop. But I got my youngest brother and my middle brother. I'm the eldest in the family, so I have number 2 and number 3 coming over. Number 2 has 2 girls and his wife. They're in the UK. Well, actually, they're here in Canada now. They've already arrived, but they live in the UK. They live somewhere outside of London, I think. She works something. She got a nice job there, so they kind of moved to the UK. So I haven't seen them in so long. I haven't seen my 2 nieces. It's been, I don't know, 4 years. Mango's touching my phone. He's right here. He just jumped up and he's touching the phone like that. How you doing, Mango? You okay? Here, I'm petting Mango. Oh, he ran away. Do you have any kids? No, we don't have any kids. We weren't able to have kids. That'll be just the most I'll say about it, because that's a whole life story. Does your family know about your YouTube channel? Yeah, sure they do. My wife's, Remy, her family is very supportive. Somebody says, what's Boxing Day? Boxing Day is the day after Christmas Day. Do you guys not have Boxing Day where you are? So here in Canada, we have Christmas Day, and then we have Boxing Day is the very next day. And Boxing Day is like the day that you go out shopping. So for you Americans who have Black Friday, it's like Boxing Day is like our Black Friday, where you always go out and get really good deals. But, you know, because Canada's economy is so US based, so we basically started Black Friday up here too, because, like all the stores that we have up here are mostly American businesses too. Somebody says, hello from South Africa. How's it? Anytime I talk to somebody from South Africa, I say, how's it? Isn't that the thing you're supposed to say? Afrikaans? Anyway, thanks for joining us. Any good pizza joints near you? Oh, I like pizza too. The best pizza I've ever had in my life was in Rome. They have like the real natural pizza. It comes to you on this big piece, but it's very thin and it's like gourmet, naturally made sauces and everything. And I eat the whole thing because it's not like thick bread. It's just very thin. It's easy. So awesome you're gonna see your family. Yeah, it is awesome because I haven't seen my brother or the girls either, like since they left. That's at least 4 or 5 years ago now. And they haven't even seen our farm, but sadly they're visiting Canada in the winter, first of all, so it's not really nice to tour the farm in the winter. Sushi. But then also we have guests here in the farmhouse too, so I don't really want to come and tour my family around the farm in the winter when there's guests potentially outside here on the farmhouse too. By the way, greetings from the Czech Republic. It would be interested to see a map of the viewers' locations. I don't know how to do that. Czech Republic. This is my very first live in the cat house. I can barely figure out how to do this thing. Hi, Sushi. She's behind you. Where is she? I don't see her. Oh yeah, she's right there. It's funny, like I'll just sit here and like every once in a while you see a cat come into the frame. Oh, I thought Boxing Day was a real, no, it has nothing to do with boxing. It's just, I don't know, it's just, somebody says it's just a Google map placing labels on world. I know, how do you do that when you're in the middle of the live though? I don't know how to do that. Sushi, the farm queen, yeah. Did the farm hold up with all that wind? It's really windy today too, Rosebud. But we didn't have any major branches fall down yesterday in the wind, just tiny little branches. And today it's super windy again. It seems like we're holding up. It's okay. I hear some of the animals' tarps that are covering the animal houses. They're kind of going, from vibrating from the wind. But they're all doing okay. Greetings from the Philippines, mabuhay from the Philippines. I know, from the Philippines. So I guess it's magandang gabi. It would be like nighttime there in the Philippines, no? Magandang gabi means good night in Tagalog. When Filipinos say mabuhay, it's like a greeting. It's like, oh hi, mabuhay. It's like, I don't even know what the direct translation is. I guess it means like, I don't know, good life, or I don't know. Some languages, the direct translation is not perfect. There's kind of like a vague translation. Somebody says, do you go to the farm almost every day for chores? Yes, I go to the farm every day for chores. Have to. Yeah, because basically all the animals need to get fed and watered. Now, the chickens don't need water every single day, and if I really wanted to, I could give the chickens a whole boatload of food, which would sustain them for several days, and I could do the same with the geese and the ducks, fill up all their waters and do all that. But the cats need to get fed. I can't just all of a sudden leave like a big bowl of cat food for them. And I honestly like to check in on everybody in any case, because you never know what happens, on the farm. Oh, there's Mango. Let me turn this. Yeah, so you never know what happens on the farm. Somebody says get goats. I think goats are on our mat. Lots of people want me to get goats. I'm not against goats. I just have nowhere to put them right now. We need to have a setup. We need to have fencing. Goats, I hear, are escape artists. Do the rats ever bother the animals? Not that I've noticed. The rats are there for the food. They've never hurt any of the animals. They've never done anything. And it seems like I've seen a rat walking by and the chickens are right there and the chickens aren't even startled by the rat or nothing. Goat cheese are the best. Is that true, Glenn? I don't know if I'm a goat cheese. Can I? I can't even really recall if I've eaten specific goat cheese like by itself. Maybe a goat cheese dip I've eaten. Do you have to milk the goats? Yeah, that's a good question. It's something that I don't want to do. When you're running a farm and you're running a YouTube channel, okay, just think about it from my perspective. You have to build the farm, first of all, so there's a lot of building. Yes, this is live. Tokyo Hangout. Yes, this is live. I'm live right now. We've been live for 100 minutes. This is my second live stream in the cat house with the cats. So bear with me because I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So back to the goats. I mean, yeah, I'd like to have goats, but where are you going to put them? Where are you going to fence them? I have lots of areas around the farm that they could eat and clear up brush and stuff like that. Oh, somebody just gave 5 bones. I can't read it. Oh, it's gone. Hi, my son is 6. His name is Riker and wanted me to tell you he loves your channel. We watch every video. He wants to come and visit someday. That's so cool, Riker. That's so cool. I love hearing stories like that from people. That's one of the things about the YouTube channel too that you don't really think much about. Oh, somebody says, hey Chad, new subscriber. So people can actually see the live chat and then decide to subscribe during the live chat without even seeing any videos. So I guess that's one advantage too about doing these lives, right? We enjoy your channel so much. Yeah, so goats are fine. I probably would like to have goats. I just need to have a place to put them. So I got to have the fencing set up and I got to have a housing for them before we get the goats. And I have this vision of doing kind of a renovation in the antique barn, which is going to take like a little bit of money and time too. I'm not ready to do it yet, but I have kind of an idea on how to keep goats there. I can make like an extension and make this probably 2 or 3 different stalls. I mean, female goats can stay together. Male goats, you don't keep them with the females. Maybe I won't even have male goats. I don't know. Maybe it's just, I have a lot of research and studying to do about it because I don't even know. Lots of Merry Christmases out there. So Merry Christmas to everybody too. Oh, Heather, you're the best. Oh, it's gone. Wait. Oh, Heather, here, get cat crew from treats from me. I will, definitely. Every animal takes a lot of time and energy. Yes, that's true. You have to be prepared to manage your farm. That's why I was saying you're building a farm like us. In my particular situation, I'm building a farm. I'm trying to build this farm so that it's built for the rest of my life. I don't think I'll be building things when I'm 72 years old. I want the farm to be built up by then, and I can just really enjoy what I've built. That's kind of the overall goal. So, I don't know. Goats are on the list, but I just don't think I'm quite ready. I need a little bit more time. And you never know what happens if the YouTube channel blows up too, right? Because if the YouTube channel blows up, then all this money starts coming in and you can kind of expedite some of your plans. But I wanted to get bees as well. And I'm like, oh, how do you keep bees? How do you keep bees from dying in the winter? Oh, go. 10 bones. Hi from Steve and Heather in Greenfield, Indiana. We love watching you and Remy run the farm. Thank you, Steve. Thanks so much. Little donation towards Olive Next Kong toy. She's already lost the red Kong. I don't know where it is. I have the black Kong in the tractor. There's a big Kong, and then there's a small Kong. It's buried in the snow somewhere. Somebody says male goats turn mean, I read. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot to learn about it too. I don't know. So I don't like to jump into things right away. I want to be prepared. And we're not talking about like getting some chicks. Like you can just put chicks living anywhere until you build a coop. But if you get goats today, where are you going to put them? How are you going to fence them? So I think goats and sheep are, you have to have your setup ready to go before you get those guys. Did Bobby ever eat his apples? Yeah, he does, but for some reason he keeps wanting to throw them out of his bowl. She'll find the Kong in the spring. That's right, Lalia, she will. It'll turn up. Sometimes she finds it in the snow too, because Olive is always sniffing around in the snow wherever she goes. That's just funny. You look how long Mango's sitting there, eh? And he's not cold. He's not, because if he was cold, he wouldn't be sitting there. Hello from Bristol, UK. Hello. Mossy Woodland. That's a nice name. Mossy Woodland. There's Dexter playing with some styrofoam over there. Look, Sushi must have felt cold because Sushi went in to warm up. See, there's Sushi, Maggie, and Bubbles. And Dexter's over there playing with something. He's got some kind of styrofoam. He's very easy to get entertained by himself, Dexter. Try not to shake the camera too much. Hopefully it's okay. Somebody just said hello from England. Hello from England. My brother's here from England. Mango must be thinking what happened. Oh, somebody said, Mango must be thinking what happened to this guy talking to a rectangle. Exactly. Don's asking me where I order my pizza from. Let me tell you, Don, my wife makes fresh pizza. Yeah, we have she makes her own tomato, like from our garden. This year we didn't do any, but last year, and we still have some left, she made canned tomatoes, canned pasta sauce, pizza sauce. So she has all from our garden, all our tomatoes. So she makes pizza for me fresh. And she puts the pepperonis on it, and she puts mozzarella cheese. And I like the thin crust type, and I like the bottom of the pizza crispy. I don't want my pizza to sag down. I want the piece to kind of be rigid. That's my favorite type. And she uses green peppers also from our garden, because my favorite type of pizza is there's the mozzarella cheese, and then there's pepperoni and mushroom and green pepper. That's kind of my type of pizza that I like. Merry Christmas from Berks Falls. Where is Berks Falls? You're making me hungry. I know. That's true. It's like past lunchtime, right? I'm getting a little bit itchy. Hello from Alberta. Sheep are less destructive on the fencing. Yeah, I've heard that too. But I feel like I'm talking about, do you want to get more animals? I feel like I want to be able to experience things in my life. So that's why I'm like, if I want to get sheep just to experience it and then I don't like it, you can always get rid of the sheep. I mean, I just feel like I like to experience things in my life, like at least once. Mango took off, so it's just me. Dexter's over there playing by himself, though. See, he's jumping up and down there. And the cats do that all by themselves, too, eh? Oh, who was that? Somebody just went, meh, meh. You never know if a cat's going to drop out of the sky on top of me. You know what I mean? Here's Chunk. Hey, Chunk. How are you, buddy? You okay? Here's Chunk back again. See, I gotta rub him in my face, even though I'm allergic. Don't you leave. You stay right here. He's the same color as my sweater. Look, he wants out. He wants out real bad. He don't want to see himself in the phone either. Well, okay. See, he's a big cat too. Here's Dexter. Chunk, please say something. Yeah, I know. He's camera shy. Dexter's a little bit better though. He's not camera shy. Hello from Southern Indiana, Fern King. Hello, Fern. Dexter Morgan, it's right here. Look at him. I know, I see ya. He just looked into my eyes. Somebody says, Chad, I liked when you made the video of your wife making and preparing food from the garden. Yeah, I like them too. It's just, you got to try to work your schedules out, and sometimes it's not easy to film cooking stuff either. You need to really dedicate some time and kind of plan it out in steps, and I need to be home so that I can film what my wife is doing on the video. So we will do more of those in the future. I just don't know when. Dexter's playing with his toys now. Oh, they're so funny, these cats. Laura from Youngstown, Ohio, wishing you Merry Christmas as well. Dexter's having a whole lot of fun there. Yes. Yes, black cats are so cool. Sorry. Yeah, I like the garden shed too. My wife's really enjoying it because, her time is limited here on the farm as well. So if she's saying, okay, Saturday I'm coming to the farm, she doesn't want to spend her time walking back and forth to get some tools and stuff. So she's like, can you build me a garden shed that's in the garden? And so I said, I don't want to take away space from your garden beds. I don't want it sitting in the garden. So what I did is I built that garden shed with the doors in line with the fence, so that the garden shed technically is sitting outside of the garden. But she also wants me to build a gazebo in the garden. Do you guys know how to build a gazebo? I know how to build a gazebo, and it's hard. It's hard to build a gazebo, but I've built 2 gazebos in my life at previous homes. I've built a 6-sided gazebo, and I've built an 8-sided gazebo. So I feel like I could do it. Well, we'll just have to see. You do great work. Live chats are long. Please don't do them every day. I mean, I don't think I'll do them every day, Glenn. I think it just worked out that I'm like, okay, I'm kind of in the live stream mood now that I did it last night. And I don't know, I can't do any filming today because of the weather. So I said, how about if I just try to stream from the cat house? Chatham, Ontario. Merry Christmas. Both. I am Filipino. Betty, you're a Filipino? Kumusta ka? Kumusta? It's funny, in the Spanish language, you hear como está. But in the Filipino language, it's kumusta. So it's kind of like, the Philippines was a Spanish colony for back in the 1600s. We will never say no to a live stream. Yeah, I don't think he's saying no to a live stream. I think Glenn wants to participate, but you guys have lives too. Hush, Glenn, it's the weekend. Greetings from the Netherlands. Hi from Scotland. Everybody all over the world. Look at Dexter. He jams his head into my armpits. He's so cool. When I did our very first live stream last night, it was 2 hours and 20 minutes or so. So far, we're at 114 minutes. So that's getting close to 2 hours. So maybe I don't know, maybe we'll cut it off at 120 minutes because that'll be 2 hours, right? And I got to go do the farm. The snow has slowed down a bit, but I don't think I can do any filming today. But I have my video for tomorrow ready to go, and I have the video filmed for Thursday, and which is Christmas Day. I've debated putting it out on Christmas Day because I'm like, I usually put my videos out at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's going to be with their families, like opening gifts and sitting around the tree and singing Christmas carols and eating breakfast. So who's going to watch my video on Christmas morning? But it is my regular day. So if I put it out and everybody's busy in the morning and they watch it later, then I'm okay with that too. Hello from Vietnam. Leroy Jenkins here. Hello, Leroy. Where's Fozzie? I don't know where Fozzie is. Merry Christmas from Kelowna, BC. I have a few fish. All right, fish are good. Fish are cool. I play your videos when I go to sleep. That's good. That they're calm enough videos to help you go to sleep. I think a lot of people will watch Christmas morning. Maybe so, yeah. So that's why I just, I was thinking, but maybe I'm still going to put the video out. I haven't edited it yet. I was going to edit it yesterday, and then I decided to do my first live stream, so I didn't. Well, I'll try to edit it tonight. Dexter looks like he wants head, cheek and head scratching. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, exactly, Sue. Whoever's watching is watching. Whoever's busy, just watch it later. The videos don't go anywhere. They're going to be there. It's been 5 years of building this channel, and I have never missed a Monday or a Thursday. Never. You know how some YouTube channels, they'll put out a notice or something saying, I'm not feeling well today, no video. I've never done that. Not once. You know why? Because I always do my videos in advance. So I'm always staying ahead of the game. So the way it is right now is I have my Thursday video, but I have to edit it, and I don't have any more content after that. So I have to, could you say hello to my mom, Josie? Hi, Josie. How are you? It's Chad here, live from the cat house here on the Hidden Spring Farm. Anyway, we got 2 more minutes and then I'm going to cut it off. 436 people. I think we had 400 something people last night on our first live as well. Chad, how far ahead are your videos? It's tough to say by time, Tammy, but I usually try to do about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And, it fluctuates. Like there are times that I have 4 videos ahead, but there's also times that I have no videos ahead. So as it is right now, I have my Thursday video filmed. I just have to edit it, but I have no more videos after that. I have no more filmings. So I have to, between now and next Monday, I have to film a video and edit to get it ready for Monday. Somebody said, I missed the whole live. Yeah, I know, I've been on, it was a surprise thing. I've missed the whole live. Okay, how's that? Kristen. Sorry, Kristen. I just last second, I said, I'm gonna go live. Let's go. Cat House, live right now. If only 3 people join in, it's okay. That's what I said to myself. I just need to practice doing the live from my phone because I didn't even know how to do it. And now it seems relatively easy. And I'm using the 5G network. And next time I do it here in the cat house, I will have the charger for my phone so that it can't run out of battery power. And I'll be a little bit more prepared. I need some water too, because, you're talking too much. And I didn't bring any water with me. Somebody says, great live stream, very enjoy. Thank you, that's good. It's nice to have the vote of confidence from you guys that I did okay at least, because then, like I'll continue. Lots of people are enjoying it. I enjoyed too. So, that kind of tells me that I'll continue. Bye-bye, Chad. Yeah, so I'm gonna end the video here. Goodbye from Dexter and the crew. Okay, get off. Dexter don't want to get off. And I'll see you in the comments of tomorrow morning's video. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. It's a really good video. Oh, I just missed something. Debbie Marie, 10 bones. I like the live chats. Okay, Debbie, that's good. All those little comments of people that like the live chats, that tells me that I can continue them. So anyways, I'll see you guys all in the comments on tomorrow's video. And you guys all have good rest of your Sunday, okay? Now, how do you end the live stream? Okay, I guess you just push the X. Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining in, eh? Yes.